In the previous video, we explained the importance and benefits of implementing gender mainstreaming in higher education institutions. If you haven't watched it, please click the link in the description box. In this video, we will present a brief history of gender mainstreaming and its application in Taiwan. Let's get started. How did the idea and strategies of gender mainstreaming come into being? As a means of achieving gender equality, gender mainstreaming can be dated back to 1985. At the Third UN World Conference on Women in Nairobi, Kenya, the idea of gender mainstreaming was first mooted. Governments should strive for gender equality in all aspects of governance, not only focusing on women's welfare but also highlighting women's needs and experiences. The Fourth World Conference on Women held in 1995. The Beijing Declaration and the Platform for Action in the International Community agreed to adopt the outcome document of the Fourth World Conference on Women, gender mainstreaming as the strategy to achieve gender equality. When formulating policies and taking action, all states are urged to take into account the perspectives and needs of people of different genders. For a more detailed definition, please refer to the definition agreed upon by the UN Economic and Social Council in 1997 on the screen. The 1998 EU report Gender Mainstreaming, the term is defined as Fast forward to recent days, developments in the field of gender mainstreaming are as follows. In 2014, UN Women published Gender Mainstreaming in Development Programming, in which gender mainstreaming is conceptualized as a cyclical, multi-pronged policy-making process at all levels of governance. Gender mainstreaming has, since then, become an indispensable stage in the policy-making framework. In 2017, the European Institute for Gender Equality published a document titled What is Gender Mainstreaming? It provides a gender mainstreaming implementation framework, also in process diagram and step-by-step reference toolkits for EU member states. This indicates that the development of gender mainstreaming has entered a normative phase from their implementation experiences in the international community. Since 2016, the UN member states have been actively promoting the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The fifth goal outlined in the agenda is to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Gender mainstreaming was again highlighted as a crucial strategy in striving for the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. For example, out of the 10 specific objectives outlined under the fourth major goal on equality education, 7 are related to gender equality. How did gender mainstreaming take root in Taiwan? In 2001, the Executive UN's Committee for Women's Rights established several working objectives related to gender mainstreaming, such as a standard set of indicators for collecting gender statistics and publishing the annual Gender at a Glance reports. In 2005, the first gender mainstreaming implementation plan was promulgated, divided into training, pilot, and dissemination phases. All central government agencies began to implement gender mainstreaming in their areas of concerns. The second implementation plan, 2010 to 2013, focused on incorporating gendered perspectives in governance, policymaking, and budgeting at all agencies. The third implementation plan ranged between 2014 and 2018. All agencies were expected to observe the CEDAW Convention and their gender mainstreaming framework to achieve actual progress in terms of gender equality. In 2019, the Executive UN outlined 5 priority issues for gender equality. Gender mainstreaming was further designated as a tool for advancing the 6 priority issues as listed on the screen. Over the past 20 years, gender mainstreaming has become a national policy in Taiwan. Aligning with the Executive UN Gender Mainstreaming Policy, the Ministry of Education initiated a pilot program between 2014 and 2017 to assist public and private tertiary institutions in adopting gender mainstreaming, which has already been in place at all government agencies in Taiwan. This is to enable faculty and staff to develop greater awareness for gender issues and to keep gender equality in mind when generating policies and distributing resources, in order that people of all genders are treated equally in the university or college. In 3 years, 37 schools have participated in the program. After the pilot program ended, National Tsinghua University was commissioned to review the pilot program outcome and to produce suggestions for future improvement. Building upon the results of the review report, Ministry of Education commissioned National Taiwan University Center for Population and Gender Studies to establish the National Gender Mainstreaming Center for Higher Education in 2021. The center supports all the universities and colleges in Taiwan to promote gender equality through the implementation of gender mainstreaming. This video is the fruit of work at the center.